Alright, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Most Hated D-Lo. Now I know I've been gone for a long time. I think the last time I posted an actual full video on YouTube was probably about two and a half, almost 3 years. But shit, we back now. And the reason why I was back because I released that video. We did lose the LT1 Sonic, the first LT1, but shit, 2026, the beginning of 2026. Summer is right around the corner, and of course I had to grab another one. But I'm here today talk about the LT1, man. So shit, we downtown. We just did a little downtown POV. Oh man, my hair, I'm looking a little rough, but it is what it is. I got my retwist coming up in a few days. But yeah, we gonna get into this this vlog, day one back. So see y'all in the next clips. But yeah, don't get on me in the comments. I know I'm missing the one on this side. I gave the car a good wash today and I blew the sticker off, so we'll be replacing that in the near future. Or we'll just do a badge delete. I got the LT1 on this side, of course. Got the red one. Now this is the RS package. I don't have the red Brembos, but I have the red sport in front. A little mod that my pops gifted me right there. The little caps on it. This is the back POV of the car. Of course, my RS package. So I don't have the sunroof. I got the tinted tail lights and third brake light. Of course, we got the quad factory MPP exhaust. I damn near keep them. Got the black wheels. I wish the LT1 came with Brembos in the rear, but it's a weight savings car. If y'all know, you really know. These are some of the most torquiest cars. I'm pretty sure y'all already know, but yeah, that's why I grabbed it. And I'm also a Chevy guy. I'm gonna pop the hood in a second, but let me show you another little interior mod that I did. I was gifted. So as y'all see, I got the red paddle shifters, the metal extenders, and I got a lot of stuff also on the way. We got a lot of stuff still needed to be complete on this car. Let me pop the hood for y'all. Show y'all that this car is completely stock. Y'all see the mileage on there, 12,382. About to hit 12.4 in a second. By the time I make it home, I should hit that or a little bit over that. Pop the hood for y'all. Yeah, so like I was saying, everything is completely stock. I don't even have a cold air on this vehicle, but go get one soon. We got a lot of mods planned for the near future. Just stick with me. This is a new build. Of course, I'm gonna do the bumper again. This time I'm gonna go with the 1LE because that's my favorite bumper, my favorite my favorite exterior mod on the Camaros, period. That's why I really wanted the Camaro, because of the ZL1 and the ZL1 1LE, of course. Like, it's beautiful, you can't have it. But yeah, we finna hop in the car, get y'all a little point of view drive, POV drive, and then we'll see y'all in the next little clips. I just had to give you a little walk around tour of the new, I don't even know what to call it. It's white, so shit, probably Ghost or something, but we'll be back soon. A little interior POV. I'm gonna give me a 360 cam soon. We got that coming. We got a lot of, like I said earlier, we got a lot of stuff on the way, so. And I just freshly got my tent done, so I can't even let my windows down, sadly, because I would definitely let you guys hear a sound clip of the factory MPP. It does get loud. Look at it first. You can hear it, a little cabin POV though, of the sound. Another thing I love about the Camaros, the 6 gens especially, it's like the factory, the 8 speeds, no matter if you got an 8 speed, 10 speed, sometimes even a 6 speed. Like often the like factory burble tune or exhaust pops, I love that. Every time you downshift or you release off the gas a little bit, it just sounds so amazing. I love that. I really love it. We in downtown Chicago, Illinois, and yeah, so it's just it's kind of getting a little dark now. Today I just freshly tinted the vehicle today, 5% all around. Of course the windshield, I ain't touched that. That's very illegal, but a lot of people do that, and I was thinking about it, but I didn't do it. I cowered out a little bit. I want to get some pulls for y'all. Hopefully we can catch someone on the highway, either on the way to the lakefront or on the way back home on the highway or something. But whatever we do, I hope we're gonna get some content regardless. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. I gotta buy another camera too. I'm like, man, I got a lot of content stolen and lost. someone I did at the time. I had a bunch of people in my household, and watch the company you keep, watch who you bring around, where you lay your head at, because that's a lesson I had to learn a few times, and shit, I think I done finally learned the last time, because cameras aren't cheap. Even the cheap cameras, they still aren't cheap. About 800, the cheapest you will spend on a good quality, like a Sony ZV-1, forgot what it's called, but you will spend like 800 brand new. Luckily, I got that one on a deal. I paid actually 200 because one of the Best Buy employees was selling it, so caught a blessing that day, but I'm gonna get another one. Woo! Camera jumped out my hand with that one. Like I said, these cars is torquey, man. Especially when you in manual mode, you shifting everything yourself, and the 10 speeds. I just love the 10 speeds. They shift so freaking fast. I don't know. This is perfect. Now, earlier I did go to a self-service car wash, and I called myself trying to clean the hell out of it. But I did notice that it's a few chips and things. It is a used car. It's not a brand new, fresh off the assembly line. But hey, you get what you get, man. A little chip right there. I noticed that when I was washing it. I was a little upset, but it happens. So it's nothing I can live with that. It's nothing I can't live without. Got the little lip spoiler. I think this is standard on the RS package, but I'm not really too sure. But a lot of people say that the Camaro doesn't really have storage. Excuse my little mess, it's a bit junky. But actually, the trunk is actually kind of decent. It's just the opening. It's just hard to get up in there or get bigger items. Because a lot of things can fit in there. It just can't get in there because of the hole, as you can see. Close that. Of course, another thing different on Camaros, I'm not sure if Mustang's like that, but to put the gas, it's on the passenger side, so I always park when I'm getting gas on the passenger side. But yeah, I'm finna run up in here, and we gonna see you when we make the lakefront. I love the shifts on the 10-speed. The 8-speeds do it too. Let me just start saying that. I love the shifts on the Chevys, the 6th gen Camaros. Like, shit, they sound so good. I love the shifts. Every time they shift, they do the pop. It sounds like it's literally spitting. I love how that shit sounds. That shit sounds so cool. Should have got the little sun strip, little tint. Wonder how much they would have charged for that. But I did pay a total of $186. That's including taxes and everything. So that's out the door price. $186 for both the passengers, doors and windows, and then the rear, of course. To $186. Now to get the windshield tinted, that was an extra like 90-something bucks, almost $100. But the total, it's like 90-something. The total came out to $300, and I was like, bruh, I'm not paying $300 for no tint. That's crazy. Like, so I ended up just getting the door, of course, this door, that door, and the rear windshield tinted. And I'm gonna eventually go back and make my mind up about what percent I want to go. I'm thinking 30, 25, maybe even 15. Nothing too crazy, because some of y'all know it's kind of hard to see out of the Camaro a little bit. But I'm used to it. I'm not that big of a guy. I'm about 5'7". So shit, it feels normal to me. Once you get used to it, you'll be used to it. But you do have a blind spot in there, and it's kind of like you can't look over your shoulder. You have to lean up, but shit, it's what it do. I mean, if you know how to drive, you'll be fine. Like I said, hopefully we even catch a little Mustang. Them boys fast though. Them 10-speed Mustangs are fast, but I haven't met one that I couldn't beat, or that we weren't neck and neck. I need a real challenge. Now my boy, he did race, I wouldn't say he's fully bolt-on because he's still missing the manifold, intake manifold. But what he has done, he has long tube headers, axle back exhaust, MBRP, E85, and a Rotofab air intake. And they kind of were neck and neck, but the 10-speed did get them top end. But he's finna put everything in the shop right now, and he finna be running a manifold, and I think he said a cam, but I'm not too sure on that. I'll have to get back with y'all on that later, at a later time. But I'm thinking about throwing a bunch of mods at this, but like I said, y'all see the mileage on this thing, and I wanna baby it a little bit. I want this car to be around, but it depends on who builds your car, one, what type of mods you do, how you drive your car, and also, most importantly, who the hell tunes the car, because shit, you can have the best mods in the world and still, like, the car will run like shit. I'm sorry to cuss on YouTube, but the car will run like crap if you don't have a good tuner. You gotta have somebody that really knows what they're doing, and if you do, then you'll be just fine. Especially like with them big choppy cams. A lot of people will tell you, like, watch it before y'all go cam, watch a video on, like, before you buy a cam or what to expect with the cam. So, now it's getting a little dark. Like I said, this is where these blind spots come in, but it's not the blind spots, it's more of the tint, and that's really on me. I went 5%. That was kind of stupid. Right, y'all, so we pull up, planetarium down there, but we just get some parking right here. As we pulling up and getting out the car, 3 groups. We got a 5.0, Chonley, and a Q50. We finna go over there and holler at them. Finna check it out. I wanna check it out. Damn! That motherfucking nice. That motherfucking nice. You got header? Who is this? This you? This Catalyst? Damn! That motherfucker. What year this is? 22? Damn. You got the 10 speed? Yeah. Oh yeah, that motherfucker nice. What else you got done to it? Full bolt-on. E? Yeah, you want to E? Yeah, I need. Damn. That motherfucker nice, man. What, you got long tubes on it?
I just cut the cats.
Oh, it's just a cat delete, that's it?
Yeah, but everything else is bolt-on.
Damn. That motherfucker nice. Can I get a rev in it, man, for the content? Yeah, no, you do this your car. I ain't gonna hop in your stuff. I appreciate it though. Let me see how loud this motherfucker is. Hold on, let me get to the back. Oh, you got the carbon trunk. God damn, that it. Yeah. They got scared. Damn. Holy shit. That motherfucker loud as fuck. And this is real justice, like Chicago. Like I said, though he is one of the most violent cities in the world, I ain't gonna say in the world, in the United States, this shit beautiful, man. They need, sometimes a lot of you folks just need to come down to the lakefront and look at the city. There's Willis Tower, well, Sears Tower, whatever they changed the name to. I live here all my life and I still don't know. Yeah, the city is beautiful, man. This shit beautiful. Cars, city, cars and lakefront. That's what we gonna call it. We gonna start that in Illinois. Cars and lakefront. This shit beautiful.
So I always want the colors with some wings. That's why I go up and set that number on them things. Up on the game, we take your bitch ass to the range. Send it to the sky, you're just not going on the plane.
Come on, I'm finna get up like.
All right, YouTube, I'm finally back at the house after a long day. A lot of back and forth. Damn. Don't get on me, chat. Don't get on me in the comments. I know I parked. Hey, we got a lot of room, but I did have a chair back there, as y'all can see. I didn't want to hit that. This is my baby, it's precious. But yeah, like I said, after a long day, first thing I did today, I got the vehicle tinted. Woo, my baby, 5%. That it looks way better. If y'all would have seen the before and after, I really didn't get that footage. I can show y'all a few pictures that I did take when I first got the car, but I don't have those right now, so I'll try to include those in the video. If not, it really don't matter. It was just fishbowl. You seen straight through it, but now you can't see nothing. Like, all you see is my reflection outside the camera. Yeah, what's up, guys? So yeah, like I said, this is the LT1. This is a new vehicle. This is a new cop for 2026. One thing that I did notice on the RS package that I didn't have on my first LT1, this one has 6 piston Brimbos in the front. So I don't know if y'all can tell, chat. I'm talking about chat. I don't know if y'all can tell, guys, but this is a 6 piston in the front. Now, one thing that's common on the LT1s, I'm not even gonna say common because most or all LT1s that I've seen, they only come with one piston in the rear. Now, I guess that's common, or I guess they only come like that. I'm not sure if that's a dealership that you can add on or something. I'm pretty sure in later down the line, I can, of course, swap that, but it's weight savings. It's an LT1. That's why they have 245s in the front, 245s in the rear, because this car has a speed limiter of 155 miles per hour. So once I hit 155, it's kind of a wrap. So the car is going to die down. It's going to drop. And then, of course, once I hit 155 again, it's going to die out again. It has a speed limiter because of the rear wheels. But anyways, back to the 6 pistons. My first LT1, the blue one, Sonic, as y'all know, if y'all been following me, keeping up with everything, Sonic only had 4 piston Brembos. This one has 6 piston Brembos. So Sonic, I had a pin right here and a pin right there. It is just a punch pin. So I'll just tap it out, tap the top one out, and then I can remove the brake pads. But this one, it has an anchor right here, anchor right there, and also I have to take this middle one out, but I unscrewed that from the back. But yeah, 6 was in the front, so hey, that's a plus. Shit, it's better for performance. I get better braking. I did notice when I first got the car and I did mash it a little bit, I did have better braking power. I'm sorry, I'm talking a little too much, but yeah, we finna wrap up this video today, guys. I'm glad to be back. Y'all see me with the videos, and I'm finna flood y'all with more content because Most Hated Dealer is back.